Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the mini channel, and today we're gonna be talking about two characters that I feel that should have been confidants, and my feelings about all this because Persona 5 Royal is out. It's been out for a while now, so you probably know about the confidants in Persona 5 Royal. So let's go ahead and talk about this. And this is two characters. First one is Shiho. You meet Shiho almost at the beginning of the game, really. She's a main point in the plot of the story to move forward. Shiho is somebody that assists your same school, Shujin Academy. She's friends with Anne, and she's being abused by a teacher. And this is a really rough subject to talk about and everything, but you really do see kind of like a character development over the game, even though she doesn't barely talk to you, really. You know, she's not a central point of the story other than what happens to her and everything. No spoilers or anything, but I do feel like Shiho should have been a really good confidant to start with, because the struggles that she goes through is something that I'm sure other people have gone through before, and I feel like she would have been either one, a relatable character, or a character very interesting to learn about and maybe grow with, you know. And I feel like this was a complete miss on Atlas, not only once but twice, because this is with the remake. She's also not a confidant again. I feel like her confidant was really well implemented. Could have been really well implemented in the story and everything. So it's really a disappointment that we don't see her as well as we could have. I think that she could have been a really good confidant. Now the other person is a person that is a confidant, but she doesn't really get the character development that we need, and especially when it comes to other confidants. And that is Sae Nijima, the sister of your friend, the other Nijima girl, Makoto. She's completely different. You see the struggles that she's going through throughout the story, and you know through the eyes of Makoto what's going on. But to really understand Sae, I feel like we could have had a much better introduction to her character, as well as kind of getting to know her in the way of a social link, or a confidant in this case. But this was very poorly implemented in the game, not once again but twice in the game. We barely get to know much about her, and when we get to her palace, this is kind of spoilers I guess, not really, then you really get to know more about her, but you don't really get to know everything about her, and look like other social links and everything like that. So overall I feel like these social links could have been a little bit better implemented in this case, because I feel like there's more that we can learn from this character. Another character that I feel like actually suffered the same is Morgana. Now Morgana is a main employed of the story. You know, the story moves forward with Morgana. Morgana is essential and important to the story, but Morgana, much like Teddy in Persona 4, you don't really get to choose to hang out with him. You don't really get to choose to get involved with the story. You just kind of move forward with the story, and his character therefore just develops as it is. And I feel like that while that it works in some cases, I don't really think that works for me. I think that I would much rather choose to hang out with Morgana at certain points in the story to kind of move that forward myself. You know, you can kind of like a pick up at your own pace kind of story thing. There is obviously an issue that happens with most confidants, and that's the fact that you get this character development in a character, and you get them all the way to the end, but the story doesn't have that character development at that point. And that is a strong weak point when it comes to the confidence in Persona games. It doesn't match up what you have. The character could be very deep, like Ryuji, or for example, or even Anne. You know, they have a lot of struggles, they have a lot of things they go through, they have a lot of things that you don't know about, and they usually act like fools. You know, they make a fool of themselves out of there when they're arguing or whatever. But when you really get to know these people have such a deep storyline in them. So Ryuji used to be this star athlete and everything like that. I think that this kind of, it doesn't get the attention it deserves on the main story. You know, on the side story, on his storyline, you really get that on and everything. So that could be a change later on. Anyway, I'm going out of tangent here, but these are some of the social links or people that I wish they had a better social link, or just overall have a confidant like Shiho in this case. But anyway, let me know in the comments below, is there any confidant that you would have changed, or maybe something that could have been a little bit different to kind of improve in the story or in the confidence in that sense? Let me know in the comments below. If you agree or disagree, again, let me know as well. And if you're new, please consider liking and subscribing. And that's it for today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.